A former town and country police sergeant charged with crimes in Jefferson County. What we learned about the accusations.
This is it, guys. This is the last cold morning for a long time. I'm going over the warmer temperatures in our forecast.
Plus, brewed in bad faith. How local coffee shop owners discovered their building was contaminated with lead in the suit against their landlords.
This is Today in St. Louis, focused on you.
Well, good morning and happy Sunday. We are taking a live look over the beautiful St. Louis Arch in downtown St. Louis. And like Tracy said, thankfully, this is the last really chilly morning for us.
It is.
Keeping our fingers crossed it stays that way.
Yes, it could always change.
Well, good morning. It's Sunday, January 21st. I'm Mercedes McKay. Thanks so much for joining us. Tracy Ensign is here with us today. Travis Cummings has the day off as well. He will be joining us back next weekend. So, Tracy, this morning, still waking up a little frigid, but tomorrow is where we have some concerns, right?
Yes, definitely. Tomorrow we have icing concerns, and that is just never good.
Right.
And it looks not bad, and then you walk outside and it's a much more dangerous scenario. Now this morning, still dangerous cold weather, but everyone, this is the last time I'm talking about single digits for at least the next 7 days, and the trend does look like it continues even further than that. It is still only January. Does this mean this is the last single digits for the season? Probably not. All right, temperature-wise for us this morning, it is 13 degrees. It feels like 0, still dangerous cold conditions. Winds are out of the south-southeast at just about 10 miles per hour. Through the rest of our day today, we will start to cloud up as we head into the afternoon, so not quite as bright and sunny. I hope you did enjoy at least looking out your window yesterday for that sunshine. The week ahead does look quite cloudy, so not quite as sunny. 29 degrees for us for a high temperature. We're going to be on the overcast side. Some areas will reach into the low 30s. For tonight, we bring in freezing rain. That is such an issue. 27 degrees, even though accumulation should only be about 1/10 of an inch to 1/8 of an inch, that still actually can really amount to a lot. Winds will gust up to 25 miles per hour. I'm going to detail that for you in a few minutes.
Thanks, Tracy. And because of that weather, we have heading our way tomorrow. Today, MoDOT, the Missouri State Highway Patrol, and the National Weather Service will share their plans to deal with tomorrow's weather, like Tracy mentioned. Tune into 5 on your side at 5 on the 5 Plus app or 5 on your side at 10 for those updates. The 5 Plus app is available for free on Roku, Apple, and Fire TV. New this morning, all lanes of Interstate 70 are back open after a crash stopped traffic for an hour. You can see the lights are still out there right now. The crash involved just one vehicle and happened around 4:30 this morning near Salisbury, according to MoDOT. Police responded and cleared the scene less than 30 minutes ago. We're working to learn what caused the crash and if anyone was hurt. Right now, a former town and country police sergeant faces multiple counts of child sex crimes, including incest. According to the Jefferson County Prosecutor's Office, Jordan Fowle abused 2 kids between August 2012 and July 2023. Both victims say they feared retaliation from Fowle because he was a police officer at the time. Fowle's attorney tells us his client denies the allegations. This morning, what initially looked like a death caused by Friday night's cold temperatures is now considered a homicide. In a story you'll only see on 5 on your side, our Amy Krall spoke with the victim's sister and neighbors who all say Rion Robinson's death is a shock.
A man found dead outside the Grand Medical Building on South Grand Boulevard Friday morning. Initially believed to have been caused by the frigid temperatures, St. Louis police now investigating as a homicide. Gunshot wounds were found on the body, leaving neighbors and local business owners confused. Known by many nicknames in the community, such as Nerf Guy, because of the Nerf gun he always carried around, he frequented the Domino's on South Grand, asking for messed up pizzas or staying to get warm. But employees say they didn't hear any gunshots on Friday.
It was kind of bittersweet because, like I said, it's one of the things to where, like, you really don't know him or know the backstory, but it's like he wasn't out here really, to my knowledge, bothering anybody or hurting anybody. Like, he used to walk around with his toy guns, like, that's about it. But as far as what he did outside or away from Domino, I'm not sure, but he didn't bother none of the workers here.
One person who did know him well was Rosalind Terry. She knew him as Rion Robinson, her brother. Terry had been trying to get him to come home for 2 years and hadn't seen Rion in months, but knew he was homeless and tried to help.
could you please come home? I said, come home. I said, I got an apartment. I'm never there. It's warm. You can take a bath, food there, whatever. Just please come home. And he would never come home. He just say, can you feed me and buy me some snacks? That's all. He wouldn't even ask for the money. He just say, feed me and buy me snacks.
The sister tells us police are saying he didn't die from the cold.
I mean, just leave him out there like that. No coat, no shoes, no nothing, and just leave him out there. Like, why? Just look at it as it was one of your family members.
Annie Krall, 5 on your side.
Now, if you have any information about what happened to Rosalind's brother, please call police, or you can anonymously report information to Crime Stoppers at 866-371-TIPS. Right now, support is flooding in for a Defiance family who lost 2 little boys in a house fire Friday morning. Julian and Jamison Kaiser were just 4 and 6 years old. The Defiance Merchants Association started a GoFundMe for the family, and they are just over $25,000 away from their goal. You can find the link to the page in this article under the As Seen on TV section of KSDK.com. Now, we did reach out to the Cottonville Fire Department and St. Charles County Ambulance District for updates on the cause of the fire, but we haven't heard back yet. Right now, 2 St. Louis coffee shop owners are suing their landlords after lead contamination forced them to shut their doors. Laura McNamara and her husband opened Brew Tulum in 2022 on Del Mar, just east of Union. Then their 1-year-old son tested positive for lead. The couple got tested and their lead levels were even higher. They say the source is the cafe's building, which had lead levels 9 times more than what the EPA considers safe.
We spoke to, again, environmental experts, lawyers, our insurance broker, and everybody. The consensus was, no, this has to be cleaned up, and that's not okay, and it is the responsibility of the landlord. So I guess we walked into a situation where, financially, we're struggling.
McNamara says the cleaning company the landlords hired is not certified to remove lead. Our partners at the Business Journal spoke with the landlord's attorneys. They say a risk assessor found no hazards there.
The tragic part is we don't know what tomorrow holds. So we don't know how long we're going to be here. We have residents that still are not able to get their mail, their packages, their medicines, things that you usually have day by day, to survive.
Today, the displaced residents from the Heritage House apartments in Midtown will hold a press conference at the Ballpark Hilton. Late Sunday night, the pipes in the apartment complex froze and burst, flooding multiple units and collapsing ceilings. Their property manager is paying for their hotel stay through today, so the tenants are uncertain where they will go when checkout time hits this morning.